Luca's about to cash in on everything America has to offer.
And he's like 26.
I forget about that.
He's not even an old man.
Because he's got that Jokic thing where they...
Yeah, he looks like shit, but he's not old.
It's hard years over there. It was 26. He got him the long way.
If he missed the shot, they shoot at him.
Yeah. Who that? Welcome, little mamas and Gentiles alike, to another phenomenal episode of My Momma Told Me.
The podcast where we dive deep into the pockets of Black conspiracy theories.
And we finally work to prove some shit. We just try to figure some shit out.
There's some shit. It don't matter what it is.
Come on.
We're open to some shit.
Just a couple fellas trying to get to the bottom of it. Speaking of get to the bottom of it, You know what I've been thinking?
I'm listening.
This sounds crazy. I think they gave Luca to the Lakers because of the wildfires.
Whoa.
They were like, LA's down bad. We can't have Hollywood's favorite team looking bad.
Whoa.
Go on and give them some Luca.
Go ahead, give them something to believe in for a few years.
Come on, we can't have the Lakers assed out like that.
Whoa.
Because why else? Why, Langston? Why did they do that?
I'll be honest, it wasn't a fair trade.
It doesn't make any It doesn't even make any sense.
And I don't pretend anymore to be like a true expert at this shit. You know what I mean? There are those guys that like know all the point systems and can figure out the value of each individual play. I'm not doing none of that. Nope. But if I am the Dallas Mavericks, you went home and you went, fuck.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Fuck. What did we do?
Why would we do this? Other than, and listen, it's cool.
It was awesome.
I'm excited. I don't really care, actually. But, like, I'm excited for LA to have that. I feel like I would like to see what happened. I would like to see what happened sports-wise after 9/11. I was not paying a lot of attention.
Which heroes really stepped up in 2001?
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Because it just feels crazy. It does, like... And like I said, you said, I'm not an expert in any way, but it's very rare that you see something that feels like it makes that little sense.
It made no sense. And it was in the dark of night that they announced this.
At nighttime. After the tariffs?
Well, okay, this is a conspiracy I found myself landing on because I agree with you 100%. This felt insane. But a part of me went, I think this is answering the problem that Adam Silver's been having with those numbers. Every week we're getting told NBA numbers are down. Nobody's watching anymore. The game isn't the way it's supposed to be. Every week we're being told that. Adam Silver makes a few calls and figures out a new plot for a otherwise broken story.
I get that. I mean, I think it's like doing something drastic. It's like having a baby to fix a relationship. Like, this shit's going crazy.
We're not going to make it?
Yeah, we got to do something.
You can't live like this forever.
I have to keep her next to me.
But look, Luca to the Lakers, I bet you numbers shoot up for at least a few months.
Brother, and then we got to deal with Los Angeles Luca.
Come on, man.
That could be... Luca's about to have 2 podcasts.
This dude he's never even been anywhere yet.
No, he doesn't. He's never been outside. He's never been outside.
He hasn't had time. He's been this massive franchise player he hasn't even done it yet.
Bro, Luca, is Luca married?
I don't know, but he's about to date Saweetie.
That's what I'm saying.
He's about to be with Saweetie.
Bro, that's how hard he's been working. We don't know if he's married.
Come on, man.
Bro, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
No, it's nuts.
I hope, because like I want to see what he's like.
Oh.
Like I want to see
You want to see the true cut of his jib.
Yeah, cuz this city will destroy a man.
Bro. The amount of heroes that have ended up here broken men is pretty crazy.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's tough.
Like, not even, like, Steve Nash couldn't cut it in L.A.
Come on.
Fucking Dwight Howard and prime Dwight Howard couldn't cut it in L.A.
That was Superman Howard.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
It was right after.
It was right after that. Yeah. No, this city could take a man down.
No, it's bad.
But Eastern Europe is a hard place, so maybe he rises to the... What if Luca becomes the new Mr. Hollywood basketball?
That's crazy.
What if he becomes more charismatic than LeBron?
Whoa, he's like Magic Johnson, but with a silly accent.
Dog, because here's what I'm saying. Space Jam with Luca, it's not worse than Space Jam with LeBron.
It can't be.
You know what I'm saying?
It literally can't be.
Like,
even if he turned to one of the Monstars in the middle of the film and he went, "Oh, brother, I'm sort of an alien too." And then they both look down the barrel of the camera, it'll still be better than what LeBron made for Space Jam.
That's what I'm saying. That movie was really upsetting.
It was a nightmare.
Man, that shit sucked. And I ride for Cheeto, man.
Bro, there was a minute where I had to take a break on a little bit of Don Cheeto.
Don't do that.
No, I really did. I watched that movie and I said, I thought you were a man of principle. I thought you cared about this art form. I now know that you're willing to cash in.
You did Hotel Rwanda.
And this is where the fuck you're willing to go? All right. I still love him. I still think he's one of the best, arguably one of the best we have as performers, as celebrities in totality.
Oh, yeah.
He is one of the fucking best.
As Denver citizens.
Oh, he's a Denver citizen?
Yeah, Chauncey Billups' cousin.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Come on, baby.
But hey.
That was a bad look for everybody.
Answer for yourself a little bit.
Yeah. Except for LeBron.
No, LeBron did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, that was exactly what it was going to be.
He knew.
Yeah.
Right from the start.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, I can't act. What y'all want from me?
Yeah.
If y'all let me make Space Jam, then I'm going to make Space Jam.
And that's all we want from him. Come on. He's a big, strong boy doing his best out here.
It's nasty though if Luka suddenly takes on that new tentpole position. That's scary stuff.
I don't know how you could not. I don't think you come here as an athlete of that level of notoriety and don't get influenced at all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's tough, right? Because Anthony Davis would have been that if he were here alone, but he had LeBron James sort of as the catch-all for that responsibility.
That's true.
And so it's hard to know how many stars we could have had not be that had they been here without like their counterpart to sort of
that's fair
take that response. Because even like the Kobe, it took a minute before Kobe was the guy of the city. Shaq was the guy of the city.
That might just be literally a size thing.
That's true. You put them next to each other. I'm gonna go with the big guy.
Yeah, look at this little guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the big one.
Yeah, and Kobe wasn't out like that. He was waking up at 4 a.m.
No, yeah. I mean, he did Moesha.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. He was trying to be cool.
Oh, didn't he rap for a second?
Yeah, he definitely rapped.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, he raps. He had a whole mixtape.
I don't like that.
No, it was bad.
You can only be so good at basketball and rap.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jello hit it kind of perfect.
He's
where you cannot quite be, you could be great. You can't be active in the league good.
I think that's the part that that the fact that he's just paired with these two much more talented brothers is very unfortunate, because at the end of the day, he still is unbelievable at basketball.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like just as a human being,
right.
He ain't top 350 to be able to make the league, and he's not even another 150 for the G League, but he certainly is a top, 1,000 players on earth basketball player.
And that's how good you have to be to also rap.
And he's right in the right pocket.
Because we talked about it with titties and ass. God doesn't give with both hands.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I agree.
So it's like his titties are just big enough to have a huge ass.
Who do you think is the best rapper that the league has ever produced?
Damn. That is tough. I mean, Master P got like a 10-day contract.
Don't do that. Master P is not. If we give Master P an NBA, that was a purchased contract. I think we can all agree.
Because he was old too, huh?
He wasn't in anybody's NBA shape. Do you know what I mean? Like, we didn't see him like stop down on the music to really lock in.
Yeah.
This nigga was on top of tanks.
Which is also a shot that you have to take if you get it, though.
Yeah.
If you get famous enough for them to let you do a thing you truly love and are not qualified, you have to. I can't wait.
J. Cole tried.
Yeah.
Remember?
Didn't he play in Africa?
Yeah, he went and played in Africa for a while. And even before he did that, he was like showing up to the dunk contest and trying to dunk one. Like, he was trying to be funny about it, but he was really trying to be like, hey, y'all, I'm out here. I'm really like with the shits.
Okay. In that vein, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What is something that you are completely underqualified to do that you love that if we blow this podcast up, you're going to go do?
I'm going to go try to do?
Yeah.
I'd be a dancer.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
I don't even know what the avenue is for that.
I don't either. You know what I mean? Like, what I think would be so funny and so cool is if I just like showed up as a dancer on Janet Jackson's tour.
And it's just still you with your career.
And I'm just in the background.
Not even in the front?
No, just wherever she needs me.
Wherever
you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're a role player.
It's
not your thing. You're a role player.
My responsibility is to sell the whole show, but I'm serving as hard as I fucking can.
I like that.
Every night of the tour. And I never bring it up.
Because you know what is funny about that? Everybody would love it. Because it was like when Michael Jordan played baseball where they're like, he's not very good, but damn, hard worker.
Yeah.
Hard worker. You know how many balls he hit yesterday? That's going to be it. They're going to be like, we were on tour. Langston's on the bus, popping Gucci, just getting ready for that Berlin date.
But I think that is so funny.
It's hilarious,
and that then at least makes me feel true to my character. I'm not being a monster and just like stepping out of my humanity.
Yeah,
I'm just being like, no, what's the funniest thing I could do? I'm gonna go pop pussy.
Yeah, I like that.
Behind Janet Jackson and never bring it up with anybody.
I like that.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
What would you do?
Man, I've been thinking about it. I don't know, because all the stuff I ever wanted to do in a realistic way was in this realm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that, I pretend to be an auteur. I pretend to be like a Paul Thomas Anderson style filmmaker.
Wow.
I would make like really artsy movies that are bad. But that's funny because they're bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, like intentionally you would make them bad.
I would just make them how I want them to be.
And you don't have the potential for that artistry.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because like music seems like you have to sort of invest a little too much. Mm-hmm. And I have like no musical talent per se. And it's just so many people flip to rap. You know what I mean? That like nobody would care. So I kind of have to go somewhere. I wonder what I would do.
Yeah, to me the music feels a little like the coward's way out.
Yeah, it's too,
because you can like make a nice beat,
right,
and be bad at music. You know what I mean? Like
right.
we know too many examples of untalented people,
right,
already grifting over there.
Right, Eddie Murphy already partied all the time.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you know what? No, I'd be a painter.
Oh, that's nice.
I would be a painter.
Yeah,
because like I had to do some shit like last year, I think it was. And it's like so fun and soothing and really nice to paint.
Yeah.
But it's like my shit is behind the fridge right now.
Sure.
Bro, it's so bad.
It's not a product you're ready to show anybody.
It's so bad. But I enjoy it. I think it's like it feels nice.
Yeah.
It working in that visual medium. So yeah, just be a paint. I have a gallery, and then I would, like, to your dancing thing, I would kick it with real artists.
Right.
And then I'd be like, hey, Kahinde.
Yeah. What you think of my shit?
Yeah, just put it in the back. Hey.
Hey, man, we got to link up, man.
Come on. You were on the pod. You were great. Let me put it in the back.
I think that's smart, man. Everybody needs, and I want to encourage everybody listening. Everybody should think about what their grift would be. If they had enough money to escape the fucking hamster wheel of the life you've created.
Yeah, not your passion.
No.
Not your passion.
No.
That's important to note.
Yeah.
Not your passion.
Because hopefully your life is your passion to some extent. We pray that everybody at home is living some version of a dream that they've had.
Exactly. I'm talking about the scam.
Yeah. Where you're like, I have enough resources that I can just fuck around a little bit.
Yeah.
It is.
Also product lines. I would want to do that too.
It is an unreasonable thing that we ask of celebrities and rich people to not fuck around a little bit.
Bro, you're so lucky anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like when people get mad at people taking their other shot, or they're like, stick to, like, I always get mad at with athletes, that whole idea of stick to playing basketball.
Yeah.
It's like, I played basketball good enough that you know who I am, Billy Bob.
Yeah.
You think I'm going to shut up and dribble? Get everything you came for.
I want to exist.
Yeah.
I want to.
Especially with basketball, you know that shit's not going to last.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you've got, what, 10 years on average? And it's
not
probably less
than
that.
Yeah, I think it's less than that.
Yeah, it's some short-ass window of your life that you can actually just fucking play. And even then, how many of those years are you truly playing the way that you dreamt of playing the game?
Exactly.
It's crazy.
And as someone who's gotten close enough to his dream fairly to know, this shit is disheartening anyways, because you loved whatever you loved on a purity level, and then when the business and whatever gets involved, you get to this point where you will be disillusioned with it.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes they lie to you, especially like football players and stuff, but like, for the most part, right? I
think there is no truth to the fantasy.
Right.
The fantasy is what inspires you. It's what makes you want to pursue whatever your career is. But that is a fallacy, because once you get there, there's responsibilities, there's etiquette, there's disappointment across every facet of this shit. Yeah. And you go, okay, well, it wasn't what I thought it would be, but I'm still happy to be here.
Yeah, and that's what I think we need to, because I don't want this to, I fucking love my job, baby.
Yeah, it's a great job.
Yeah, it's amazing.
The fact that any of you listen to this blows our fucking mind.
Yeah. And I am tongue-in-cheek about it to protect myself from the eventual downfall that I will have from my actions within this room.
Come on, baby.
Am I speaking to specifically what I did yesterday? Yes. Which we are going to cut out, right?
Yeah, we can cut that out.
Yeah.
We didn't come here to talk about your crimes.
No.
We.
It was funny though.
It was. I laughed and then I got scared.
Yeah.
We got voicemail. We have multiple voicemails, but we have
which
one
thank
that
you
we'd like
guys
to start with. Yeah,
they've been. You guys have been calling in. That's real cool. Some breathy intros.
A lot of y'all are coming at us.
Some breathy intros.
A lot of y'all are coming at us with the lights turned down.
Yo, that's yeah, with like some pantyhose over the lamp.
Yeah, it's weird vibes coming down the old voicemail chain.
You ever do that? You like a mood lighting sexually, man?
I can't say that I've done too much dabbling in the moonlighting.
Me either.
Mood lighting. It's a lot of
harsh bulbs.
Yeah. It's a lot of getting to business.
Yeah. It's a lot of get it on before you realize everything I don't have in this apartment.
I had an ex that decorated her room with string lights.
Okay.
And I remember that kind of being a vibe in like a mood lighting sort of situation. But that wasn't my work. That was just some shit I enjoyed another person decided we should do. Yeah. But like I've never been a hero and been like, hey, we should give ourselves a little naughty light. You know what I mean? Like that don't feel like
honestly
my shit.
And I got my hands full with the other thing. I don't really care that much.
Yeah, I'm really trying to stay focused.
Yeah. I'm trying to be a hero in one category. You know what I'm
whatever you need, but also let's keep our eye on the ball.
Yeah, I got a thing I have to focus on. There's a finish line.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
And for me, but I want you to get to yours first.
Yeah, it's more important.
Oh yeah. When people
I'm gonna get mine.
Yeah. I'm going to get mine thinking about it on the Uber home. Not in the Uber.
Oh, you made yourself clear, right?
No.
Right on top of the Uber.
Treat that Uber like a Dollar Tree. Call back.
Yeah, you got to go back and watch an episode to know what that means. We got a voicemail. It's a quick one, but I'm excited. Let's listen to it now.
Good evening, little mamas and Gentiles alike, and to the new little nasties. This is more of a statement than a question. My name is Art, first time caller, long time watcher and listener. But my statement is that Jermaine Stewart looks like Candace Owens.
Fuck.
I would love it if you guys would have a side-by-side comparison so everybody could see it.
Fuck.
That's all I got for you. Thank you.
God damn it.
That's what I like about this show. Our listeners are hilarious.
Fuck.
They got the same hair.
That's devastating for her. Oh my God. That's devastating for her.
For the entire Owens family, really. First of all, I want to say, man,
fuck.
Yeah, man.
They look just alike.
Yeah, man.
They're identical.
Yeah, what if we go even deeper?
Look at that.
Here's what I'm wondering. Because Jermaine Stewart dead.
Yeah.
Or is he?
I will come back and possess the soul of a very confused black woman.
Yeah, maybe he went down to come back up.
And he's like, I'm going to get y'all niggas.
Yeah, I saw the James Brown movie. They said sometimes you got to get down to get on up.
Get on up?
That's hilarious. It's crazy.
It's unbelievably true.
It's uncanny. It's uncanny when you look at it.
It's crazy how much these two look alike.
And if you guys don't know Jermaine Stewart, he's sang the famous song "We Don't Have to." Is it called "Close Off"? The song where he sang about not fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To have a good time. Yeah.
We dance and party.
Yeah.
All night. Which is, now that I'm singing it, I could see you getting it to that.
Come on, man.
I could see because here's. Sorry to go back. I know we're backtracking a little bit. To get to you, for you to get that, you have to have like a TikTok go crazy or something where it's like, I saw Langston dancing into Jermaine Stewart.
Yeah,
he was going nuts. And then
crazy.
Janet reposts it. Love this, or like Hard Eyes.
Yeah,
and then we don't hear anything about it. 6 months later,
suddenly my people are making a few calls.
Yep,
Janet's people are answering a few calls. Like you said, 6 months down the line, I'm at the United Center, baby.
Mr. Kerman, if you're nasty.
I'm getting a little bit of that Blue Ivy solo.
That's exactly what we want.
That's all I want.
Bro, that's exactly what it is.
You know what I mean? I don't even, because it ain't even got to be my show. I just want that moment where Jen is like, ha ha, and then I go,
yeah.
And just hit that shit.
That could be so good.
That would be dope.
But yeah, caller, this is exactly right. What do you think about Jermaine? What do you think about that song?
I don't think it's one of those songs that I don't think I had ever analyzed the lyrics for. I never put any thought into the fact that he's telling people like don't fuck.
Oh.
To me, it just was like so sort of catchy,
it's
poppy.
Such a good, yeah.
Like music, it had no meaning whatsoever.
Okay, because for me, weirdly, because this was it was just on the radio stations my mom was playing all the time. This was one of those ones that even as a kid, when I first saw the video, I was like, I don't believe him.
Wow.
Even as a kid, I was like, I don't know. This doesn't.
You thought he was lying. You thought he was fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so anti everything you know about musicians, and he was young,
right?
And it was like at a time, it just seemed very anti everything. And then when I saw the video, I was like, I don't think he wants to fuck that girl.
Yeah. I think he's fucking.
Yeah, I think
it ain't that girl.
I think he just wants to drink some cherry wine with you, baby girl.
Yeah, I Certainly, the man looks too much like Candace Owens to have been genuinely heterosexual.
That's what, and I think his demise kind of feels a little bit like
right.
that.
He died. We should say he died of AIDS complications. And it feels like you were a part of a community that you weren't willing, probably able to be open about. And ultimately, a lot of pop stars, their music is written for them, or these songs.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Maybe somebody else gave it to him.
I think a lot of times it's, you're a cute kid or you're like a talented person, and they go, we wrote a hit for you.
And all the straight guys probably passed on that.
Yeah, they were like, nah.
Bobby Brown is like, pussy. Hell no. Wait till you hear my new shit.
Bobby Brown's like, but then you're lying because that's the only way I have a good time. I ain't never had a good time with my clothes on. They gotta come off. And if nothing else, Bobby Brown is about integrity.
He just starts playing.
Now, if you'll excuse me, fellas, I gotta get to having fun.
I got these bike shorts with my name down the side. Man, if we could get Bobby Brown.
Dog, if Bobby would come kick it with us, that'd be dope.
I think he would.
Yeah.
I think Bobby's fun.
I bet he is.
I think he's so fun.
We gotta get more popping before we reach out to Bobby Brown.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I want him to come at his best. You know what I mean?
I don't want him to be upset. Yeah. I don't want any of these people that we speak about, like, with such a reverence. I want them to be happy to come in here.
Yeah.
Because we've had some people not so excited to come in here.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of
yeah, who thought this was going to be different.
Yeah, a lot of people thought this was Breakfast Club 2.
They look around the studio and they go, all right, okay.
A lot of calls to PR firms after the interview.
Bitch, stop wasting my time. I'm trying to promote a movie here. I barely see my kids. You got me talking to boys. Fucking boys.
I came in the alley. This was in the alley.
I was so scared.
The dark one was all sweaty. Oh, man. Oh, that really got me.
Oh, fuck. What was the voicemail even about? I don't even remember anymore.
It was the Candace Owens.
Oh, Candace Owens. Yeah,
Owens.
He looks just like her.
Yeah.
She looks like him, and she's an awful, awful person.
Yeah, I don't feel bad making fun of her.
Not one redeemable quality.
He seemed great.
He seemed awesome, and it's unfortunate that he died of at such a young age of such an ugly disease that now we know could have been prevented by healthier communication around sex and safety.
Yeah, you know what I liked about him? He had that big ass hoop. You ever see a guy with a hoop that's too big? You remember that back in the day?
That. Yeah.
It was always like, that's a bold guy.
Yeah.
Hoop a little too big, or like double big ass hoops, and you're like, damn, you look like a prostitute.
Yeah. Which was a word we said back then.
Yeah. It was cool. Yeah, I love a too big hoop. Remember, was it Wesley in New Jack City? A little bit too big of a hoop.
Oh, you thought that was too big?
You think he had a big ass hoop?
You know what my problem is? I have really teeny tiny earlobes, right?
Yeah.
And because of that, I can't really do a hoop.
In general.
They just hang to, it like hangs loose.
Because that does look like a woman's ear.
It looks like a woman's ear. And more importantly, it looks like I'm sick.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it really makes it look like I'm not all the way well when your like hoop ain't in the right way.
I need you to be open to what I'm going to ask you right now.
I'm ready and I'm willing.
This is going to sound crazy. I ask to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are light-skinned, do you worry about looking sick often?
Not because I'm light skinned.
Because you're thin?
I think thin is a factor.
Because nobody ever thinks fat people are sick.
No, never once.
Yo, that's so funny.
Nah.
Bro, I never thought about it. Yo, no.
Never once.
Not one day with somebody like, you gotta call it.
I always say to myself, nah, they got too much nutrients coursing through their veins.
Whatever is needed to fight off
They
this
can ward
infection,
it.
they got it in ample amount.
Listen, some of us got an army, some of us got a fleet.
Yo, that's so funny. Yo, because even me, I've never seen a fat guy who was like, oh, you look sick.
Yeah, no. And that's on us.
No,
we gotta be better.
Yeah, that's not great. That's not great.
I think a lot about going bald, and it hasn't happened. Thank God.
I think you kind of passed it if it was gonna happen.
Time is a nasty, cruel wench. I don't know.
Stay vigilant. I get it.
I don't know when and if it'll ever happen, but I pray it'll be.
You're not even thinning though.
No, not at all. No,
yeah,
no.
Same.
But
that
I
shit
will
overgrows.
My biggest fear is that if I go bald and I'm not like buff, I'm in a bad way. You know what I mean?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I never thought about that.
I gotta really go the Rock route if
it goes, you
bald.
gotta like tighten everything.
Otherwise, you do look kind of, you know what I mean? You start to look a little sick to me.
Yeah, and you just look old so fast.
So fast.
Balding, it does fuck people up.
Yeah, it hits people hard. So I'm gonna have to get on my Shamar Moore, my LL Cool J. There are plenty of examples.
I'd be forgetting Shamar's bald.
The goatee is so thick.
Yeah, it's so
it
black.
It covers everything.
It's so thick, black.
It's headphone black. It's the color he dyes it.
He's doing good. I hope we get him on. I saw him coming through the J Hud line, which, man, doesn't that seem good?
Man, that's fun.
It's like maybe... It used to be doing stand-up comedy on the Conan O'Brien show was like the thing I wanted the most.
Yeah.
Now they got that J Hud line.
I want to do that J Hud line.
I want to hear what song they sing.
Uh-huh.
Go, Bori. Tell your story. You know what I mean? I don't know it.
Yeah. You got to practice acting surprised that they're there. Even though you knew this was about to happen because you've seen all the videos.
Yeah, I've been taking lessons for you for weeks. Since I booked this shit.
Yeah, I hired a private choreographer
You think I'm not gonna...
to help me look cool.
Yeah, you think I just walked out of the dressing room with the cape on?
You're absolutely right. I stuffed my pants a little bit. So there's something showing in my slacks.
Come on, that J Hud, that's a kingmaker. The J Hud line?
You got to do it right.
Or if you blow it, Terrence Howard with that little ponytail?
You got to do it right, or you don't do it at all.
Mm-hmm.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, that's important.
We should take a break.
All right, let's take a break.
Let's take a break, and when we come back, maybe we'll do one more voicemail.
Yeah, we got another good one.
All right. More David, more Langston, more My Momma Told Me.
No, he's sleeping.
You could pet this dog.
What does that mean?
No, I don't. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing about me. Sometimes the charisma outpaces the brain, and then you're just on the ride.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That happens to me often.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good way to live.
It's the way that I've chosen.
Well, the alternative, I guess, would be that the charisma, the brain far outpaces the charisma, and then you doubt every choice.
Well, that's happening in real time as well. So then it's just I take a lot of shots I'm not sure about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's better.
All right. Cool.
I'm happy for you, and I hope you're happy for yourself.
Me too, man.
We got another voicemail.
Let's listen to the
Let's do this voicemail.
This episode's so funny, man. Tell people to listen to this one.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
we got to point
heat.
to somebody.
Hi, David and Langston. My name is Kendall. This
Kendall.
week's mini episode is what made me think of my mom saying this, and this is so terrible because she said it after a friend's mom passed away. But we were kind of just ruminating over why do why does it seem like the good people die early and like people who aren't good live a really long time? And she was like, I feel like that's God giving them time to get right with the world before they pass on. And good people, they've already been good, so they can just go ahead and go. So yeah, that's what I have. Thank you, and yeah, shout out to being a little mama.
Okay.
Let me tell you what I hate about this.
Yeah.
I'm sick of God putting the onus on us for his mistakes. You fucked him up. Now I got to deal with his badass for extra years. Like, that's not my problem. That's your problem. God. You know what I'm saying?
You're saying that God made them bad in the first place. So why is it somehow our responsibility to have these bad people on earth?
I'm having a hard enough time being a good guy.
Yeah.
Dealing with all the other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, why is that my responsibility?
Yeah, I've always struggled with the question of good and bad as it relates to God. Like, yeah, I think this weird like morality that we've created for our own survival is not necessarily what God is like functioning under.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to get deep into it, I don't think it can be, because then everything becomes this like, because then there's a sliding scale of like what you're supposed to be.
Right.
And everybody's trying to work towards that. And it seems like, I don't know. That's not how I've seen the world to work.
Yeah, what are y'all expecting? That every time somebody dies, unfortunately, he's upset about it? God is up there like, fuck, I killed Jermaine Stewart. Fuck.
Also, he already knew.
Yeah, he's like, no, I know how Jermaine gonna die.
Also, if the bad people who go against him, he knows what's going to happen, then what was the point of making them in the first place? What was the point of all of it? Like, then it's like, then he is just really fucking with us for no reason. I don't like that.
Yeah, no, I think at best we're like, we're an extra life in an unlimited game of Mario.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, part of me feels like, I think maybe you don't have to be, but I feel like at some point in getting older, being like mean and shitty kind of serves you better. Like, where it's just like, nope, fuck y'all, I'm doing what I want, I'm 95 years old.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, I love you, I'm helping you. Yeah.
I think about
how long can that energy
I think about how hard it would be, obviously, for people to like adopt these new ways of thinking that young people are demanding of older people. But then I think about like how much more difficult it would make their everyday lives. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's hard emotionally to reconsider your language and like, and how you speak about certain communities. But it's not impossible, right? That's manageable.
Right.
But then you think about like how literally having to think about that shit or change the way you talk changes what little community you have left.
Right.
Like, snatches away the friends that you had, snatches away the comforts that you've lived under.
Because now you're 80, you play basketball at the Y or whatever, and now you're saying they, them, and they don't want to.
They're now you can't play.
Yeah.
Now they're like, hey man, you gotta stay at home, dog.
Yeah.
Arnold, look, man, you're cool. We've enjoyed you, but this ain't it no more.
Damn.
Dog.
Yeah, that's brutal. I never thought about it in that way.
It seems like too much of a cost for an older person in some ways. And to your point, it feels like, yeah, you say I'm a bad guy, fine, I'm a bad guy.
Because it does seem like embracing whatever it is you are. Like, it does seem like one thing that older people have, I think, a lot are they're like, hey, I am who I am.
Yeah.
Like I think that's kind of, I think we can kind of say that across the board through different types of people.
Yeah.
And whatever. It's like, that's kind of, old people are like, nah, As much
as I yearn, there are times where I like find myself yearning for the feelings of youth, right? Like being able to go back and enjoy parties and be outside the way that I was at certain points in my life. There's no part of me that would trade it for like having to relearn myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I figured out so much shit.
Truly.
I can't handle going back and having to like be dumb about who I am.
Because that uncertainty is kind of every time Most times I ever got tripped up in a bad way, it was me not behaving in a way that was fully me.
It was just me not being honest about who I am. And now I'm in some dumb shit.
Yeah.
100%.
And now I'm in this car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm in this basement with some people I'm scared
Yo,
of.
boy, let me out.
Yeah. Oh, I would have. Oh, yeah. Let me out. Dope. Yeah, Trey.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's not worth it. And so I think for older people, as unfortunate as it is for like the greater good of society, for them it's like, nah, I figured out who I am.
Yeah. And I think honestly, maybe that's the issue that we have with them is that they're not as malleable in their personalities and stuff.
100%. It's extremely frustrating. And I think it's extremely harmful to the greater good of society. And so I think let's take away their votes. You know what I mean? Like,
we're not doing good right now.
As a people, we should be coming together to discuss how we can cut the voting age after a certain point. I think certainly 55 seems reasonable to me.
That feels young.
Yeah, I don't care. Cut them off. Because all my heroes that turn 55 are duds now. So I'm good. 55, cut it off. Anybody in between there gets a full vote. Everybody else, you got to figure it out.
Damn.
You just see the results.
Damn, no votes for olds.
I don't like the way y'all vote, so no.
All right.
It don't feel like it's thinking about me and my future.
It's not.
That's
it's thinking about the past.
That's all I need.
You're thinking about Jermaine Stewart. We're thinking about Candace Owens.
That's totally true.
Yeah, I know.
That's all it is.
No, that was bars. That went crazy.
That was crazy. That's so nuts. That's all it is. They're being like, the person with that face that I knew was a fine young man.
Yeah.
I don't mind her.
You mean that boy? He doesn't want to take his clothes off to have a good time? I'll vote with him.
Yeah.
That cherry wine enthusiast?
No.
Pirate hoop earring?
Come on.
They still think it's Germaine. It's Candace
That's
now.
Candace Owens, baby.
Yeah, because gender politics.
Fuck.
I think we did it.
We did it. Yeah,
all
right.
We really covered a lot of ground.
God damn. Tell the people where they can find you.
Cool Guy Jokes 87 on Instagram. Patreon.com/David Bory. Buy my special Birth of a Nation. March 1st, the Carco Theater in Renton, Washington. March 14th, the Comedy Commonwealth I thought it was in Cincinnati. It's across the river in some town in Kentucky. Look it up. Just look up Comedy Commonwealth, David Bory. March 15th, Comedy Corner Underground in Minneapolis.
Okay. So Kentucky, not Cincinnati.
Yeah, but it's just the rivers right there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull up to that aquarium too. Let me know.
Is there a nice aquarium out there?
Yeah, on the Kentucky side.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there last time I played Go Bananas. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Do you ever go to the aquarium when you're on the road?
I've been a few times. Yeah, I like the aquarium.
That's what I like about getting older. On the road becomes like actually what interesting thing this town has, and not I'm gonna try to have sex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is nice. I like the aquarium because I never feel like I'm getting the bad version of it.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like the aquarium always feels like, well, I wasn't going to see this shit anywhere else. So
yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not going to like walk into a different restaurant and they have as good of a display of fish.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So it's like, nah, you don't got to have a whale shark. I'm cool.
Yeah. I would like to see a whale shark.
I'd love to see it. That'd be awesome if y'all got that. But if you just got like a little sick clownfish, I'll look at that
out.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday. What I got to do? I'm in Cincinnati. I'm going to eat chili on spaghetti.
Yeah. You can follow me at Langston Kerman on all social media platforms. And you can see me February 22nd. I'll be in Vancouver for the Just for Laughs Festival. And then March 27th through the 29th. I know I said 29th through the 31st previously. I was wrong. It's 27th through the 29th. I'm going to be in Vermont at the Vermont Comedy Club. I would love to see y'all there. Send us your own drops. Send us your own conspiracy theories. Give us a call if you want us to understand who else Candace Owens look like. Send it all to mymommapod@gmail.com. Call us at 844-LIL-MOMS. Buy the merch.
Rate and subscribe.
Love on each other. Take your clothes off. Have a good time. Bye, bitch.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
My Momma Told Me is a production of Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network and iHeart Podcasts.
Created and hosted by Langston Kerman.
Co-hosted by David Borey.
Executive produced by Will Ferrell, Hansani, and Olivia Aguilar.
Co-produced by Bay Wang.
Edited and engineered by Justin Connor.
Music by Nick Chambers.
Artwork by Dogon Krieger.
You can now watch episodes of My Momma Told Me on YouTube. Follow at My Momma Told Me and subscribe to our channel.